Recently, I've been approached by a couple of students and also non-tech professionals for the purpose of internships. Now, while internship is very, very important in your career as an AI and data specialist, the way you approach internships really, really matters a lot. For me, internship is not just for you to come and just execute something, tick a box on your CV that you have done an internship, but it should be an experience or an opportunity where you can actually showcase to an employer how maybe what you have learned from that internship can enable or help that employer to execute or solve a specific problem. That is why when approaching an internship, you need to be specific about what you want to solve. And that is a flaw or maybe the gap I've seen when students or maybe non-tech professionals as well when they're approaching potential employers for internships. So in this video, I would like us to talk about how you can effectively approach an employer for an internship. Now, my assumption is if you're waiting for someone to post an internship, maybe on LinkedIn or any other job application platform, personally, I just always say if that application is already out there or that opportunity is already out there, you stand a 0.00001 chance of getting that internship. Why? Because everyone will definitely be scrambling for it. Now, what is the approach I want you to take? Personally, I believe, employers do have problems that sometimes they will not voice it out. Yeah, for those that actually voice it out, that is the opportunities you see on LinkedIn. But there are some employers that do have some issues, but they don't voice it out. So you will not get to know about those opportunities. So how can you get opportunities from employers that haven't voiced out that they really need like an intern? That is why you need to take the approach of problem solver. Okay, you need to be able to identify a problem in an industry or in a specific field, and approach potential employers and present your business case. Take for example, here at Graffiland, we are involved in AI and data, right? And if you just approach me that you want to do an internship, technically right now I don't really need an intern. I don't need to babysit anyone right now. But I do have problems. I do have challenges that we are currently facing, right? If it's a problem that I think it's more than me to solve, or maybe I don't have the time to solve it, then I'll voice out the problem and maybe create an intern position, and you definitely see on LinkedIn. Let's take the former where I don't voice out the problem, but you really need an internship. So when you are approaching me, be very, very clear with what you want me to do or what you want to do, right? That is why I say you need to probably work in close collaboration with professionals in the field, because professionals in the field, they can really tell you some of the key problems they are facing at work or maybe their employers are actually facing, so that you can position yourself as a problem solver to that specific problem. So, for example, one of the key things we are facing in Graffiland, and I believe in general for all companies, is lead generation, right? Most companies face the challenge of actually generating leads and also converting leads into clients or customers. So maybe you, for example, you're coming in as you want to do marketing. If you just come and tell me you want to do marketing, technically I might not even I don't really need a marketer, but if you position yourself as you want to maybe help me to do some research or to help me generate more leads, then I would like, yeah, that truly I'm really facing an issue of generating leads, and then also how to convert those leads into customers. So very important, you need to find a problem, and position yourself as the right guy that will definitely solve that problem. That is how you can catch the attention of an employer. If you just come and say, I want to do an internship, I don't think that is the right approach. You might be fortunate that by the time you approach an employer, maybe they actually need an intern. And the possibility is that they will enforce or maybe tell you what you need to do, and it might not even be what you want to do. But if you position yourself as, first of all, you identify the business problem, then you now position yourself as a qualified candidate to solve that business problem. I believe a lot of employers will give you that opportunity to be able to execute that, or maybe to become an intern. So don't just voice out that you need an intern, or you write to an employer and say, I'm looking for an internship position. Trust me, most people don't even have the time to be reading those things. They won't even listen to you. But if you write an email, say, okay, you have identified a business problem and this is how you intend to solve it. And for you to solve it, you would like to pick up a position as an intern in your company. I believe most employers will listen to you, and you might even be fortunate to get a paid internship, because what if that problem you're solving is actually causing a lot for that employer? They'll be willing to maybe pay you for you to do research or whatever technique or whatever methodology you want to use to solve that business problem, so that you can do a good quality internship. So, summary, I'm just saying that don't approach employers and say, I just want an internship or I'm looking for an internship. I really recommend you doing some research, find out business problems, be very, very specific to what you want to do. Now, when you're done with the internship, there is something that I've noticed too. Some people just go and they write on the CV, yes, I did an internship with company ABC or XYZ, which is good. But it's always good that maybe you have published the result somewhere. If your employer actually allowed you to publish the result, or you can actually publish a result, but don't kind of reveal some of the private data of the company, right? So it's always advisable that when you do an internship, make sure you come up with a report which you can publish. I would really advise you to publish, so that on your CV you can say you helped a company to achieve this and you had this result of X%, and this is what I did. You can click here to read the detail of this report. So maybe you actually solve a problem that another employer is interested in solving. Then they might go to your report and see the methodology that you use, and if that methodology is convincing, then I believe they will call you up for maybe a job opportunity. So, summary: step number one, identify a business problem, already provide a tentative solution, or maybe qualify yourself as the person for the job. Let's say you've identified a business problem and you know AI and data is what you can use to solve the problem. Qualify that you do have the skills of technical skills, both technical and soft skills of AI and data to solve that business problem. Then you proactively approach companies, not telling them that you want an internship, but already presenting them a problem and your proposed solution. Then, as when you're done with the internship, make sure you come up with a report that you should publish online. You could publish on LinkedIn, you could publish on GitHub. There are so many platforms that you could publish. But the thing is, make sure you publish your results. Okay, so that is how you should effectively apply for internships. And I really hope you apply this methodology, and I wish you the best. Before you go, if you love this content, click on the like button and also subscribe so that you can receive more of such content. And if there's something that I said and it wasn't clear, leave in the comment section what you want me to elaborate on. And if you're facing, let's say, challenges in gaining work experience or something along your AI and data career, please also leave in the comment section and I will definitely create more videos to answer those questions. Thank you.